being an entrepreneur is not for the weak. I'm gonna give you 3 reasons why. Yes, I said it. Being an entrepreneur is not for the weak, and that's whether you're trying to grow your YouTube channel, trying to grow your Facebook channel, because all of those are considered entrepreneurship as well, because it is tax deductible. Any money you make on these social medias will be coming out of your tax. You have to pay taxes for it. So I say that to say being an entrepreneur is not for the weak. There's 3 reasons why I say that, right? So one is like I said, you have to pay taxes on whatever income that you're making. And then 2, if you don't understand marketing, then being an entrepreneur is not for you, because you're going to wonder why I'm not getting any sales, why I'm not getting any clients, why are people not viewing my channel, why I'm not getting any reactions or engagement or things of that nature. So when I speak as an entrepreneur, I'm speaking as a whole, because as you all know, I am a entrepreneur as well. Been an entrepreneur for 6 years. So yes, you have to know marketing. You have to understand how to work the system in order to gain your clients, to gain clientele, to gain an audience, to gain views. You have to know how to work the system, and that's why I am a coach. I am an entrepreneur coach. I do coach for childcare, people that want to grow a childcare. So what I do tell them is that's part of the number one. People think they can just get into it because of the freedom, and that there's money there, whatever the case might be. But you have to have a passion for it. I'm not going to coach anybody who don't have a passion for it, because then that's how they look with my name on something that I helped somebody build from the bottom up, and they don't have a passion for it. Next thing they on the news for slapping the kid. So I always make sure that people have a passion for it. They're not just in it for the financial gain or for the freedom. So also too, so you have to focus on marketing. Like I said, focus on marketing. And that's in anything when it comes to the social media content journey or entrepreneur, whether you want to be a hairstylist or, whatever it is. Also 3, the last thing. Financially, you have to know that when you start business, this is what I tell my coaching clients. You have to understand, when you start your business and you get it from the ground up, the money is not going to, I make money on YouTube, but the money ain't like how it is. The money ain't money. The money ain't money, but it's going to take time. And that's why, if you're passionate about it, you got to keep pushing. And that's why I said in my previous videos before, it's okay to take a break, but not quit. Because it is hard to get a business off of the ground. So slow money is, you may not even make no money your first 3 months. My first 3 months, and when I started my childcare, I didn't make no money. I was doing the marketing and trying to get the clients. So it took me 3 months to gain my first client when I opened up my business. So yes, you're not going to make no money. Like, everybody think, I can start a business tomorrow and I'm going to make money. Yes, if you sell lip gloss and side but hustles like that, yes, you might get a client that pay you for your $5 lip gloss. Or you selling any kind of products. Yes, you might, the next day you might get a client. You selling t-shirts, you might get a client the next day. But when you are starting a big enterprise or something like that, of that nature, a corporation, you are not going to get no clients right away off of the back, okay? And people can tell you till they blue in the face, you start your business, I'm going to support you, As soon as you start your business, where they at? They are not going to support you right then and there, because people want to trust you first. People want to gain that trust for you first, or see like, okay, is this something that is going to be long term? Because especially if you're buying a product, for me, I hate to support somebody for some edge control. And then next thing you know, I love the edge control, and then 2 months later you out of business, or you not even in the business. Because I'm really loyal to something that I really like. That was deep. And that's whether that's family, friendship, whatever product. I'm loyal to something that I really like. Like, I've been with the same foundation MAC company for years. Okay, I've been with the same eyelash company that I use for my eyelashes for years. Okay, so I when I like something, I like it. And I'm even like that with my food. If I like something, I like it, and I'm going to want to keep buying it. So I hate when I go into Costco's and I see things that are what they call it, that they don't sell anymore, but they have a word for it. Discontinue. Yeah, discontinue. So I hate seeing things like that, discontinue. So what I'm telling you is, anytime that you are trying to do something, make sure you're passionate about it, because people want to keep coming back and coming back and coming back. Okay. But you are not going to make, so these are the 3 components that you're going to take. You're not going to make any money from it at the beginning. It might take you 3 months. It might take you 6 months. It might take you a year to actually see a financial gain. Well, after my 3 months of me making my money, I didn't see a real financial gain until after a year, because I didn't go and blow my money. Like, I didn't go and blow it. You have, in business, you have to learn how to save, because you're going to always gotta buy supply over demand. So you're going to have to always buy supply. So don't think that just because you're making this money, you're going to go out and buy some Gucci bags and Louis Vuitton and, you know, whatever else, you know, luxury items or whatever, because you think you're balling and shot calling, when you're really not, because half of that money got to go back to taxes. And then 2, you need to save to put money back into your business. You got to put money back into your business. So make sure you understand there's really no money as an entrepreneur. There's freedom, there's other stuff, there's other gains. But there is money, but guess what? The money's not yours, because they got to go back to taxes, okay? So you got to save up for that, or if not, pay that big lump sum when it comes tax season, okay? So money is slow. You got to understand marketing. And yeah, so you just got to know that there's you just gotta know that being an entrepreneur is not for the weak. Okay, so I know this is probably a little shaky, but I probably broke some hearts, broke some feelings. I hope I did not discourage you. I hope that, you know, you understand those 3 components, and before you start this entrepreneur journey. And if you are a YouTuber and, you know, you coming up, just know that, you know, you're gonna have some slow seasons. Oh, and entrepreneur too, you're gonna have some slow seasons. You gonna have some slow seasons. 1 minute you could be up, 1 minute you could be down. You gotta know your season. You gotta know the season that you are in at that moment as an entrepreneur. And as a child care entrepreneur, I know what seasons I can recruit my kids. I know what seasons I could do this and I could do that in, okay? So you gotta know your seasons. It's not for everybody. If you was a hairstylist, you got to know your seasons for back to school, these concerts and things of that nature, when people want their hair, where's the high demand for it, okay? So anyway, I love and appreciate y'all. I hope this video was motivating. Hope it did not discourage you. I hope it gave you some information, some insight on what to expect as an upcoming entrepreneur. So yeah, I love and appreciate y'all, and I will see y'all in my next video.